Germany and the UK have cut their climate pollution in half since 1990. Let's see what Canada has done. To be fair, Germany used to pollute a lot more, so them being down 46%, pretty impressive. But they're still above where we were in the 1990s. The UK done a really good job going down by 53%. So like Canada's gotta at least be around like here, you know? Nope, we are now polluting 16% more than we were in 1990, and we are polluting more than both the UK and Germany. Two countries that have larger populations and larger economies. We can see from this chart here where the UK and Germany made most of their cuts. Because in the 1990s, places like Ontario and Quebec were already using a lot of nuclear and green energy to create their electricity, we didn't have as much to cut. So it makes sense as to why a coal-intensive country like Germany had an easier time cutting. But the other side of things is that we are increasing our CO2 emissions from fossil fuel productions, transport, building, and agriculture, which is not great, especially when you consider that Canada is the 7th worst country in the world for per person climate pollution. The global average being 6 tons of CO2, with Canada being at 18. You're going to see a lot of trolls in the comments being like, well, Canada's such a small country, we have to get China and India to stop polluting. And yes, since 1990, China has over tripled its CO2 emissions per person. A big part of that is because China was an emerging market in the 1990s, and now China is leading the world in renewables, with wind and solar overtaking coal, making up 40% of total installed capacity. And also, per person, we are still over double China. The other excuse people will make is, oh, well, it's really cold in Canada. We need to use oil and gas to heat our homes. But electric heat pumps are a thing. There are lots of ways for us to reduce our CO2 emissions, but we need to invest in those strategies. Right now, Canada is lagging behind, and we cannot use the excuse of us being a small nation as to why we aren't doing more. We are the 10th largest economy in the world. We should start behaving like it. We are an energy giant. We should start behaving like it. We need to do more. We need to be better.